Welcome to your daily focus for May the 13th, 2021. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Thank you so much for showing up. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Okay, we have the 13 energy today. The 13 energy, 13 is considered an unlucky number. Accidents happen, bad things happen. Superstition surrounds the 13. But really what the 13 is the 13 allows us to let go or step away from something that is actually holding us back or keeping us from our true path in some form, some way. So 13 is actually a very lucky number, although some of the things that happen to us, we go, how is this luck? So it's all in our perception. I know I shared this before, but it popped into my head. I knew an older lady. I think I posted it somewhere, maybe just on Patreon or something, but an older lady, and she's just got this heart of gold. She really does. And she was supposed to go on a vacation with her husband and one of her grandchildren. And she misstepped when she was walking, and she broke her ankle or her leg, or anyways, she needed surgery right away, and so they had to postpone the trip. And so while she was in the hospital, of course, her granddaughter comes to visit her, and here's this sweet woman just going, oh, thank goodness, for a broken ankle. Thank the Lord for my broken ankle. Oh, how blessed am I to have this broken ankle. And finally, the granddaughter just, Grandma, enough already. How can you possibly give thanks for having a broken ankle? And she says, oh, sweetheart, think of it. At my age, falling down. I said, I could have broken a hip. I could have hit my head on the cement. I said, I might not even be here if it weren't for my angels protecting me. All I got out of it was a sprained ankle. And she says, when I go home, I won't be able to do much. I'll get pampered by my husband. He'll take good care of me, and I won't have to do anything. So I'll have a not much needed rest and get caught up on my reading. And she says, and then she says, we can go on a longer vacation down the road because you'll be out of school, and we can go for a longer period of time. So she says it all works out. So give thanks that I broke my ankle. So, it's just her perception. Most of us would have went, oh, I sprained my ankle, or I broke my ankle and I needed surgery, so I missed the trip, and then I couldn't do anything around the house the entire 6 weeks. By that time, my granddaughter had already booked, a vacation with a friend of family, and so she's not available. And it's just, look, all because I misstepped one day. So all because she misstepped one day, she thought her life just got incredibly more richer. So that's kind of like the 13 energy. It's your perception of the situation and how you approach it, how you deal with it, and what you manifest out of it. So if we do the numerology of the day, it is 5 plus a 4 plus 5, which would be a 14. 1 plus 4 is a 5. 14 is having more by having less. So where do you have too much in your life? Is it, clothes that you can't even fit the clothes you wear into the drawer because there's so many clothing are in the closet, or because there's so much in there that you don't even wear? Or maybe there's too much food in the pantry, and you could easily give that to a food bank and help some other family out before the cans expire. Do you eat too much, spend too much money, smoke drugs? Do you, where do you take just too much downtime and not enough on uptime? So where do you have too much of? Where could you actually, because you have less, actually have more time, more energy, more vitality, more resources? You know, if you weren't going to the coffee shop every day and you put that money aside, would that pay for your trip at the end of the year? Would that cover birthday presents or Christmas presents or whatever kind of presents that you buy for the year? Would that offset the cost and now it frees up more money for you to do something else? Something pertaining to your dream. Maybe it's signing up for a course, reading a book, travel, maybe. Buying the equipment you need, investing in yourself in some way. Okay. Sun is in Taurus, Moon is in Gemini now. And we are under a new moon energy, at the beginning of a new moon energy. And I believe Jupiter moves into Pisces for a little preempt, I think until midsummer. And then it'll go back into Aquarius for a bit. So Jupiter and Pisces, wow. Let the dreams begin. The expansion of your dreams, of your intuition, of psychic abilities. And it allows us to take our dreams and make them a reality. It's about growing our dreams into a reality, taking it out of the thought, making the thought, taking it out of the thought, making it a reality. Oh, look at this. But with the Five of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles says, you know what, Tilly, I'm just so tired. I don't know if I can anymore. I feel beat up. I feel exhausted. I want to do something, but because of rules and regulations, I'm not allowed to do anything right now. I'm stuck. This card says that we oftentimes feel that way, and today may be a day where it's just so breathe. This is a day, really, truly, where you can use just thinking about your tomorrow as a tool to get to your tomorrow. Here we sit in front of the door of wealth, of abundance. We're so very close, and yet we are feeling like we can't go any further. We're ready to throw in the towel. We need to stretch. We need to stand up. We need to stretch. We need to dust off all that full moon energy. We need to stretch and feel alive and take some deep breaths and smile and giggle and turn around and twirl. And when you twirl, you will see that door of abundance. You will get that aha moment. You will get that clarity. You will get that understanding. Okay? Pentacles ground us. So where we thought we wanted to throw in the towel, a little bit of thinking and a little bit of just getting your blood pumping, flowing, will do so much for actually seeing that gateway to your tomorrow. So stand up strong, straight. Take some deep breaths. Go for a quick walk, a brisk walk. Tell yourself that you can do it because you can. And you will see that door of abundance. You will get the clarity. You will get the understanding. You know, that card could even be obligations and responsibilities pulling you down, where you want to put your energy in one place, but it has to be in another right now, and it's frustrating. So there's this underlying frustration, this restlessness. So use that restlessness productively. Okay, rechannel that into getting things done, throwing an intense focus on something. The Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is a card that says it's time to look within. Talk to your sage wisdom, your intuition, your inner child, God, your angels, spirit guides. and really contemplate what you want surrounding you, what you want to bring into your world, what you want to manifest, what you want to invent, create, birth. The landscape is so barren in this card, and I love it because it really gives the indication that it can be anything you want. You have a blank canvas on which to work. So start growing that dream. And when you think you've grown it to an extent that it's a wow, grow it some more. And our third card is, look at Judgment comes out. Judgment comes out to say, if you have been working hard and you are feeling like, ugh, the reward is coming. The promotion is going to be handed to you. The thank you is going to come your way. You're going to get paid for that service. Whatever it may be, something comes to you and thanks you and reminds you that you are on the right path. So keep on going. So all those times you thought you didn't get that thank you or that pat on the back that you thought you should have got, you'll be hearing about it because you have been working diligently. And so you may be feeling a little bit like this, right? So say, you know what? I really want to go forward in this way. This is what I want to create in my life. And Judgment will come down and say, well, here you go. Here's this to help you move forward. Now, Judgment also comes to say, you know what? You haven't been doing anything. You've been wasting time. So now I'm going to give you a little extra to do. Now you've got more to deal with. So start sorting out what is important, what's not important, what needs to be done, what doesn't need to be done, what is in your control and what not in your control. And start working and putting focus on your goals, your dreams, your desires, where you want to move forward. It doesn't matter. With this card, it really says it doesn't matter if you've even made any great strides or have actually accomplished something that you can say, hey, look at this. But it's the consistent focus that you are putting on it that gives it the energy. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. So this is a time for long-term plans. This is about dreams. This is about planning and strategy and, you know, maybe shaking hands, making that partnership real, signing a contract. Maybe it's time to study something. You know, there's some important decisions to be made and we need to give it our time, our energy, in order to really truly think about where we want to go, because if we don't have a plan, it doesn't really matter where we end up because we didn't plan for anything. And this is reminding us to put our focus on those things. And if we have been putting our focus on those things and we haven't been seeing the results, then something will happen today to say thank you, to move you forward in a way that you weren't expecting. Maybe you get that email. Maybe you come across this information. Maybe you meet this person out of the blue. But something happens, and it could seem like nothing. It could be something very small, but you know, we start with the Pentacles. It could be something that the energy of it lasts for years upon years for you. And you may not even hardly take notice of it. Perhaps you will. Owl, follow your intuition. So yes, we're talking to our intuition. We're talking to our sage wisdom. We're trusting in ourselves. We're taking a risk on ourselves. We're believing in ourselves, our strength, our courage. We're seeing what we have to be proud of. And that could be a lot of the Judgment card too, of seeing what you've gone through in order to be in the here and now, to start reaping the rewards of your next steps, the phase of your next steps. Owl. Okay, it's about fine-tuning our intuitive abilities, that sense of inner knowing. Um, you may have become strong-willed, perceptive, wise. Learn from the silence of the owl spirit, which offers lessons of stealth and poise in our everyday lives. If you're about to take on a new business venture or let go of some parts of your life that are no longer relevant, I can't talk all of a sudden, it's important that you become more observant. You cannot fool the owl. He's aware of all of his surrounding at all times. With this message, you can follow your goals to prosperity and heed these qualities to live the life of your dreams. The mantra is, I am wise and intuitive. I follow my inner wisdom to prosperity. So dream the dream. Look within. See the magic. Allow it to come out. We'll get an animal card here. I'm sorry for yesterday. I came home from work. I sat down on my bed for a few minutes, and the next thing I knew, my son was waking me up and saying, you might want to, lay down, get under the covers. It's midnight, Mom. So I needed the sleep, obviously. I don't remember falling asleep. I don't know what I was doing. I don't think I was doing anything. I was thinking about what I was going to do. I was making a plan. Next thing I knew, it was midnight, so I did not show here. I'm sorry. Look at this. Practice patience. Practice patience. Sometimes we get very upset with ourselves when we set a goal and we don't hit it right away. Have a patience with yourself, for goodness sakes. How many years did it take to get to this point? So give yourself a little bit of slack. Take it in bite-sized pieces. Don't demand too much from yourself, because put fun into it. Instead of doing jumping jacks, do jumping jacks to music, or, just dance. Just dance it out, for goodness sakes. Okay, where is our raven? Truthfulness, patience, believe. Patience is waiting, not passively waiting. That's laziness. It's to keep going when the going is hard and slow. That's patience. Raven reminds you that this situation involves a whole lot of patience. A matter that has recently arisen, or has been around for some time, is affecting your ability to be truthful with yourself, along with others. Raven speaks the truth, with love and patience. Don't mind the time or fear running out of time. Instead, believe that what you want to have happen will happen. It just takes time. No matter the category of life that you require patience in, love, finances, career, health, whatever it might be, it would benefit you not to focus on the clock, but instead get to work at building a strong foundation around you. It's the right time. And you will know when that time happens, you will fly again. You may not know all the factors yet that are preventing your wishes from coming true, and you don't need to. You only need to believe that the moon will light the way and will help guide Raven to the right place at the right time. So, believe that what you want to have happen will happen. It will just take time. So have a conversation with God, your angels, your spirit guides. Tell them your deepest wishes, what you want to do going forward, who you want to become, who you want to evolve into. The goodness that it'll bring to the world, the goodness that it'll bring to your own heart. And then take steps to start doing it. They've heard you. So I don't know if you ever heard my restaurant thing. You go into the restaurant to order a salad, and you sit down and you're in a hurry, and the girl comes over. What can I get for you? And salad. I want a salad. Do you want a menu? No, I don't want a menu. I just want a salad. I want a salad. And you tell them exactly how you want the salad, and that's all I want, and it's to go, and I'm in a hurry, so let's move it. And then the girl walks by a few minutes later. Hey, did you tell the cook about my salad? Is it ready yet? It's just a salad, you know. Just throw it together. Or I can be out of here in 2 minutes. Come on, I got a train to catch her, a plane to catch her, a bus to catch her, a meeting to make. And then you see, you know, you're looking in the kitchen, nothing's happening. You see that, you go over and ask the cook, hey, did she give you an order for a salad? Because I'm waiting for my salad. I'm right over there. You know, your salad's coming. We would never think of doing that in a restaurant. We ask the waitress, we wait, and it comes back. Unless it's like an hour later, then we would probably ask. But, you know, we give it time. We have a patience with it. And so the Raven's here to tell us to have a patience with ourselves. Don't be too hard on yourself right now. Think about the joys, the celebrations, the happiness, the love, the giggles, the laughter that you can bring into your life. Think of how you can create them in this moment to actually work towards your goals, your dreams, your desires. And dream. Dream. And the world will conspire to make it so. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.